Hello everyone and welcome back to another daily tutorial video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to change world settings in Factorio. So, let's get this started. So the first thing you want to do is just go over to single player or multiplayer, whichever one you want to play. If you want to play with your friends, just click on this. If you want to click on single player, just play this. It is going to be the same process for both of these, so I'm just going to be using single player. Now you want to click on new game. This goes for multiplayer and single player. And you want to select your main games, you want to select your scenario. For this, I'm just going to select free play, space age, and click next. And here are all the settings. This is the map generator. So, what you can do is you can change, for example, the frequency of iron ore on each planet that it appears on. Same goes for copper ore, stone, coal, crude oil, uranium ore, coal, calcite, sulfuric acid geysers, tungsten ore, stone, scrap, crude oil once again, and lithium brine, as well as fluorine vent. So it's quite a lot. It's quite a lot of stuff you can do. You can change how often these ore patches appear, as well as how large the actual physical ore patches are. The way that the richness works in this game, the further away you get from spawn, the higher the richness, aka the more ore you have per single tile of ore. So richness is more important than size, but size is also really good for throughput. So here, as you can see, the richness right here, if I just revert everything, let's say I set the richness of iron ore to 600% and leave all the other regular ores to 0. I'm going to be able to show you, once we get into the game, what this richness slider actually does. Now if we go over to terrain, we can remove water from the game, we can remove trees from the game, as well as rocks. We can change the starting area moisture. A lot of these are very specific, like Fulgora cliffs. You can change stuff depending on the planet, and it's pretty in-depth. If we go over to enemy, we can see right here we can change the amount of enemy bases that we're going to get, and the size of these bases as well. Now, these settings, you don't really want to mess with them if you're a new player, as these will make the game significantly harder. You can also lower the starting area size to make the game even harder. Once again, you can change the maximum expansion distance to basically 20. You can do a lot of really cool stuff. For example, if I go here and I change the frequency to maximum and size to maximum, we'll also be able to see that in the game. Time factor. I'm not gonna mess with this, but basically it just controls how fast evolution increases over time. Then the destroy factor controls how fast evolution increases due to destroying the nests. So, what you can do is max this out, so if you destroy a nest, you're basically immediately going to be playing a much harder version of Factorio. And the pollution factor, it just changes how fast they evolve dependent on your pollution. Now if we go over to this advanced tab right here, we have some other stuff. We can change the width and height of the map. We can change the price multiplier of the technology. We can change the absorption modifier, attack cost modifier, minimum to damage trees, absorb per damage tree, the diffusion ratio, the spawning rate for asteroids, and the spoiling rate. So you can change a lot of stuff. And now, I'm just going to show you how to actually... I'm just going to show you what we've actually changed throughout this video. So, let's click on the play button right here. There we go. As you can see, we're now loading in. And if I click tab, as you see right here, we have a ton of these enemies around us. And if we go over to copper, we have 169,000. And if we go to iron, we have 2.5 million. So that is what ore richness does. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications, and even consider being a channel member. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.